Hello everybody, Standard Sword here, and welcome to episode 10 of Metroid Prime. Now, the problem is that... No. Yes. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Metroid Prime episode 10. Now, the problem is I recorded this episode yesterday. However, OBS decided it didn't want to record game audio, so we have to do it again. The other problem is that I overwrote the save because you only get one save slot per game. So I have to start over. And that's why I have this timer here. We are going to in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to do the methods that I know that get me through as fast as I can, back to where we were, and then we will start the normal episode. And we made it. Two hours, 2 minutes, 21 seconds. So now I can go and do the last episode again. I'll see you when I feel ready to record. Hello everybody, and welcome to what is actually episode 10 of my Metroid Prime series. This will be the second time of me running through the PHAZON Mines main area. As the first time I went through, I ended up not recording game audio. So I'm not even... Yeah, I'll fight these guys. There's some stuff to collect. Well, we'll grab it later. It's just 5 missiles. Oops. Fill that up. This here would have disabled those turrets. Blasted the door. We need thermal visor. Because these guys are invisible. Boop. Might as well leave it on because these guys are also invisible. Alright, that's them gone. We'll heal ourselves back up. There's one more here. You just saw him. Oh, he did. Alright. We no longer need it. Yeah, those are usually breakable. We go up here. So as you probably saw in the beginning of the episode, I had to basically speedrun up to where we were so that I could re-record the episode. Because you only have one save file. How? These are Wave Troopers. Space pirate armed with wave beam technology. Space pirates have reverse engineered several of your weapons, including the wave beam. A flaw in the design makes these pirates vulnerable to their own beam weapon system. These weapons are inferior to your Chozo design originals, but still quite potent. Which means that the ones that glow purple, you need to shoot them with the wave beam. The ones that glow yellow require the charge beam. The ones that glow red require plasma beam, and the ones that glow white require the ice beam. I don't really like the charge beam pirates because, or the power beam pirates, because they seem to be more agile and they dodge stuff a lot. So let's run back here for just a quick moment. Actually, I'd have to go downstairs, but there was a door down there, a plasma door behind a barrier. And to unlock the barrier, we need to get back there, but that's Bendesium. Microfractures present in Bendesium blast gate, which require the super bomb, which is what we're working towards now. Oh, more invisible guys. Boop. Ooh, PHAZON. Alright, blast this. And there we go. Wow. I even scanned a pace pirate. Sentient aggressor species, well trained in weapon and melee combat. Space pirates wield galvanic accelerator cannons and forearm mounted sights. In combat, this species seeks to become the dominant force in the galaxy, and their technology may help them realize this goal. Ruthless and amoral, the pirates care little for the cost of their ambition. Only the results matter, and they take these very seriously. So platform systems are now active. Really? I haven't scanned this. Small energy replenishes 10 units of energy. New pirate data. Log 11.001.9. Initial project Helix. Experiments with space pirate embryos were disastrous. The PHAZON infusion process degenerated brain tissue even as it augmented muscle mass. None of what we have termed elite pirates lived to maturity. The few that survived their infanthood suffered severe psychotic breakdowns as juveniles, killing anything within their zone of perception. Research team Sierra made a recent breakthrough in which parasite studies with a PHAZON strain codenamed Vertigo were highly successful. Since then, we have fused Vertigo PHAZON with Space Pirate DNA with great success. The latest batch of elite pirates have reached maturity successfully and are ready for field testing and training. Vertigo. Oliver Queen would be mad. Recommended battle systems for elite pirates are as follows: shoulder-mounted plasma artillery cannon, repulsion shield, wave-quake projector, energy siphon systems, and retractable wrist bayonets. Whenever I read that line, I always think of Assassin's Creed. Alright. Unit ident code EPG8642 batch 23. Field designation Elite Pirate Alpha. Stasis tank hull reinforced with bendesium alloy plates. So we've scanned everything in this area. We will go up the little platforms to the next floor. No, not war. 1, 2, 3. Ow. 1, 2, 3. You gonna heal me? No. Not fully. You activate this one to drop the shields and lower the next platforms so you can progress. Security alert! All stations. Bioform Samus Aran has made planetfall on Talon 4. The hunter is among us. All units are hereby ordered to attack Aran on sight. Terminal force is authorized. Report all sightings of Aran to Security Command at once. Oh, you see that guy? Why can't I shoot him? Boop. 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 He's still alive? Boop. Not anymore. He's always the one that gives me the most trouble. Okay, so this room. We have a big cannon. Industrial grade pulse beam. Mining configuration. Surface integrity at 42%. Presence of thermal power signature detected. Surface integrity at 8%. Further pulse beam exposure could cause collapse. Surface integrity. And these are all just different integrities as we go along, and they just say further attack by the big mining beam. But this one tells you thermal power signature detected, basically telling you to go through. And if you look at the minimap, it shows that there's a door through there. So we go in here. I go in there and morph bomb our way out of that because there's no other way out. Oops. And scan this computer. It fires and opens the door. So you could just leave now. But what I'm gonna do, let's go right there. Scan the computer once again. And get this missile expansion. So you get 5 more missiles. Those are the only 2 you need to open, because this one, and that one are as empty as that one. That one and that one are the only ones you need to open. Attention all units, report to your battle stations. Failure to comply with this order is an act of treason. Treason is punishable by termination. What is it? This is a standard spinner device. The generator belts of the spinner can be activated by rapid rotational force. Use the boost ability of the morph ball when inside a spinner to activate the device. How far along am I? I'm in Elite Research. Okay, we've got a few more rooms to go through. Ah, right, this one. I don't mess around with those ones. They can easily take away your health very quickly. And so I just use Super Missile. Alright, this room has a bunch of tracks that are colored yellow, blue, and red. So the way to do it is you want to look at the platform just above where you are. So that one's this one here. And you want to look for an overhanging track, which in this case is this blue one. So we come over to these little devices here. Morph ball bomb our way into it. Drop a bomb. And you'll see that it spins. Now the blue track has connected with the blue overhanging track. And so we can spider ball our way up. Just like that. And then if we look around for the next one, you see that it's a red overhang. So we jump into this one because each of the three sections rotates independently of the other. So that red one's lined up. However, the bottom is not. So you have to drop back down here and spin it. If you put the bomb down too early, it will not trigger. You can put it down a little early, but yeah, you can't put it down. If as soon as the block stops moving, the bomb goes off, it won't count. It does have to stop for a slight amount of time. And so we can't go to the next level yet because that is Bendesium over there, and we don't get to use Bendesium yet. Oh, you cheeky bugger. Well, he did. Alright, what room are we going into now? The elevator. So now we're going down. Do 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 do. Oh, you can't scan those, but they blow up. Which is a good way to learn that when you see this one here, you shoot it. Not only does it break the vent there, but it ignites all of the poison, all of the gas that was in the hallway, killing all of the enemies. And so you can grab that missile expansion and just walk on through. This right here is the fight that I always got stuck on as a kid, and even when I went back recently. I think I did manage to get past him when I went back a couple years ago, but I died afterwards. So we'll scan him. He's an elite pirate, PHAZON enhanced space pirate, incredibly strong, armored, and well armed. Elite pirates are potent foes. Their energy siphon systems absorbs beam weapon shots, which they use to fuel a massive plasma artillery cannon. The nature of the system makes them vulnerable to concussion-based weapons. Well armed, the elite pirate is effective in close combat and at a distance. Their massive size can be a weakness, and their sluggish speed allows for evasion and quick attacks. You see there's another scan point on his shoulder. Plasma artillery cannon unit has extreme thermal signature due to lack of shielding. Cannon connected to energy siphon systems to augment performance. Avoid beam weapon fire when energy siphon unit is active. Alright, so we go into thermal, lock onto this, and spam the heck out of it with missiles. Now that it's broke, go back to normal. Go to the wave beam. Or no, sorry. Go to power beam. Jump and super missile. Charge it up again. When it goes purple, jump and super missile. And he's dead. It's that easy now. Okay, so we got a bit of reading here to do. Log 10.023.7 Security Command issued an all points alert after the fall of Zebes. The alert concerns Bioform Samus Aran, also known as the Hunter. Subject is a female hominid and is heavily armed and extremely dangerous. Subject uses a powered armor suit of unknown design in battle, along with a number of potent beam and concussive weapons. All combat units are instructed to terminate Aran on sight, preferably in a fashion that will allow salvage of her powered armor suit and weapons. A considerable bounty will go to the unit who delivers Aran to command. Dead or alive, it matters not. So I read on Reddit, someone was asking if people in the universe actually knew that Samus Aran was a girl, and that there shows that they do. Some do, at least. Log 11.156.9 Test subject ZD, hereafter referred to as Metroid Prime, was recently discovered in a cavern by mining crews. It quickly dispatched the miners, but was eventually contained by security units and drones. Once contained, we were able to begin studies upon Metroid Prime. The results have been astonishing. It is genetically similar to Metroid's, albeit on a highly evolved level. It displays a limitless capacity for Phazon infusion and shows no Phazon-based degeneration whatsoever. It continues to grow in size, and while it has manifested some psychotic behavior, the cold fields we use to pacify remain effective. Authorization for advanced studies on Metroid Prime have been approved. A shipment of military-grade plasma artillery cannons is en route to Talon 4. The Agenoid Star Marines we acquired them from, we're letting them sit in a warehouse. Our elite pirates, on the other hand, will put them to good use very soon. I remember making a comment about 007 Nightfire, but I can't remember what it was. And it was in the first recording of this episode. Phazon Nutrient Vat Elite Pirate Ration processing in progress. This one's, I believe, the same thing. What is this? That's Bendesium Tunnel. Bioform Samus Aran continues to assault our holdings on Talon 4. Security has been compromised in multiple areas. Casualty rates are rising. Command has authorized a sizable bounty for the capture or termination of Aran. Report to your field officers for details. Log 11.222.8 Science team is attempting to reverse engineer Samus Aran's arsenal based off of data acquired from her assaults on our forces. Progress is slow but steady. Command would dearly enjoy turning Aran's weapons against her. We believe we can implement beam weapon prototypes in 3 cycles. Aran's power suit technology remains a mystery, especially the curious morph ball function. All attempts at duplicating it have ended in disaster. 4 test subjects were horribly broken and twisted when they engaged our morph ball prototypes. Science team wisely decided to move on afterward. I think I remember what the joke was, because when I read that part, my brain went to that game. Security level Tau will be in effect until further notice. All leaves cancelled pending downgrade of alert status. Consumption of elite nutrient mix by non-elite units is strictly prohibited. Failure to comply will result in a 50% ration reduction for a decacycle. So these guys are Ice Beam, I think. Boop. Is there more? Okay. Evaluation of plasma artillery cannons is complete. The weapons are fully functional, but a flaw has been discovered. Subpar thermal shielding gives them a high heat signature. This could make them easier to target for enemies with enhanced vision capabilities. Like this. Security alert. Computer systems compromised. Bioform Samus Aran has cracked our systems. The Hunter can access our systems at will and is able to bypass most of our security programs. Use manual locking systems when possible. Facility commands request for elite pirate transfer to security forces granted. Prepare units EPG 8644 and EPG 8656 for field duty at once. Reports on Hunter activity are in. Analysis indicated that the Hunter is using morph ball technology to infiltrate our facilities. Recalibrate sensors to search for morph ball energy signatures. Metroid aggression levels are rising. Be alert for any attempts by Metroids to escape from quarantine areas. Their energy absorption ability is not able to disrupt our force fields, but continued exposure to PHAZON may change things for the worse. So much reading. There's not much after this room, I don't think. Replacement of standard hatch covers continues. Steel covers will be replaced with cordite and magnesium covers in 2 decacycles. Planetary stealth technology is back online. We have evaded detection by the battlecruiser Emmons. The brief lapse in planetary security caused by the crash of our frigate is over. Now we can concentrate our efforts on the Hunter. A new pirate data. Log 11.377.1. Subject Metroid Prime's breach has been contained. Reports indicate that it sensed a large batch of raw PHAZON in the lab from within its stasis tank and broke through the glass using previously unsuspected strength. Besides consuming all of the PHAZON, Metroid Prime assimilated several weapons and defense systems from fallen security units. It has suffered no ill effect from said assimilation. Indeed, it began to use its newly acquired weapons against us. Once we pacified it, we were unable to remove the assimilated gear without threat to Metroid Prime. The gear is now an integral part of its body. Command is intrigued by this newfound ability and has ordered further study to commence at once. Increase PHAZON portion of elite pirate ration by 18%. Report any signs of ration rejection by elites at once. Log 11.664.2. There have been numerous incidents involving spectral entities at Chozo Ruins sites. Several personnel have been assaulted by these Chozo ghosts. Few have survived. Survivors speak of swift attacks from nowhere, brief sightings of the enemy, then nothing, only to be followed by another attack. Science team believes these attacks are in response to our efforts to recover Chozo relics and artifacts. Somehow, these entities are able to interact with the physical world, and it appears they wish to keep their artifacts to themselves. We will make them pay for such arrogance, for even ghosts can be destroyed. Log 11.440.4. Results are in from field studies on extinct bioform group Chozo. We believe that Talon 4 was once a stronghold in a great Chozo empire. Brought low by the meteor strike, planetary devastation brought an end to the Chozo, yet remnants of their society remain. We are studying these relics in an attempt to harness their power. What is of no use to us, we destroy. In time, we shall have all we need from this dead race. and shall wipe this planet clean of their ugly ruins. The dead should serve the living, not hinder them. Log 11.452.8. We are particularly interested in a number of curious Chozo artifacts we have been able to recover from a number of religious sites on Talon 4. These relics resonate with power, and yet we are unable to harness them in any way. Science team is attempting to fuse them together, with PHAZON believing that a link might exist between them. We know that these artifacts are linked to the Chozo temple that blocks full access to the impact crater. We have yet to crack this enigma. However, Command grows impatient regarding this matter. Results must be produced soon. PHAZON-infused fungal harvesting continues. Replacement of decatriticale with PHAZON-infused fungal matter in elite ration mix has been authorized. Security requests deployment of elite pirates in Metroid quarantine areas. Oops. The high casualties suffered by standard pirate units deployed in Metroid areas is not acceptable. Reconfiguration of security drones authorized. Deploy new drones to mission critical areas immediately. Force field offline. Access granted. Yeah. Log 11.402.5. Metroid Prime continues to feed and grow ever larger in the impact crater caves. Its hunger knows no bounds, and it has begun to manifest unusual mutations since its breach. These include armor plating on its epidermis and mechanical outgrowths that generate defense screens. These screens render it invulnerable to most weapon systems, but a flaw in the mutation leads to increased vulnerability to certain weapons. It compensates for this by shifting the screens quickly. This latest development concerns security units greatly. They feel it's a matter of time before Prime corrects this defect and renders itself invulnerable to all weaponry. Containment would be nigh impossible if this were to occur. I think down below when I started talking like, all systems online, it reminds me of 007 Nightfire, the mission Night Shift, where the little security voice goes, laser floor security systems now active. Floor testing unit online. Something like that. I don't remember exactly what the voice says. But we drop into this big fan. We get over here and we see a little cutscene. Bum bum bum. Poison gas, oh no. And those toxic mines. Right. We just keep moving. Metroids from the initial batch have matured to hunter phase, and you can hear that cue, which means there's enemies. Be advised that the hunter Metroid has a siphon tentacle. It can attack with it from a distance, as opposed to the close combat tactic used by younger Metroids. We're almost at the end of this episode. Increased aggression levels observed in latest elite pirate unit. Oh my, I forgot. Why are you telling me with the half pipe? Increased aggression levels observed in latest elite pirate units. Increasing PHAZON feed by 0.07% per science team mandate. Metroid activity is accelerating in non-frigid areas. All magnetic rail system access must be approved by security. Metroids are not responding to synthetic sustenance. We have reason to believe they only gain nourishment from active bioenergy sources. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, ow, 3. Oh, where'd you come from, buddy? Okay. Force field offline. Access granted. Normally I drop through here. Ooh. All available troopers report to Mine Security Command. Cryopod damaged. Immediate maintenance required. I haven't scanned one of these yet? Missile ammunition. Replenishes missile launcher with 5 rounds of ammo. Our enemies will tremble before the might of our elite forces. Unauthorized Metroid feeding is strictly prohibited. Death to the hunter! Death to all who oppose us! Death to all who oppose the syndicate! Log 11.232.8. Elite Pirate Upsilon's propensity for PHAZON has enabled our research team to infuse it far beyond our safety restrictions, and the results have been extremely encouraging. Its constant PHAZON diet has increased its mass exponentially, but it has retained all mental faculties, and shows dexterity with all elite weaponry, including plasma incendiary launchers and the chameleon manta issued for cloaking purposes. Elite Pirate Upsilon exhibits miraculous healing abilities when injured. It seeks out PHAZON deposits and coats itself in the substance, which instantly mends the creature's wounds. The subject, which we are codenaming Omega Pirate, based on these developments, shows potential to be a new standard for our armies. Our only concern at this point is its potential overdependence on PHAZON. Unit ident code EPG 8701 Batch 1, field designation Elite Pirate. Test results from battle simulation Samus Aran are promising. Elite units report a 74% success rate against Aran in testing. High Command is pleased but expects a higher ratio by project's end. Increase Bombu patrols in authorized areas. Scramble all aerial units immediately. Flight pattern Sigma 4 isn't in effect. Alright. Onwards we go. Okay, yeah. We're about basically at the end of the episode. Cryo Sleep Tank, Unit CS4468R. Unit modified for Elite Pirate storage. Dynamo maintenance team is not responding to service call. Rerouting request to Central Command. PHAZON processing and security systems are taxing the dynamo beyond safety tolerances. Though the conversion to geothermal power is easing the drain on our systems, it is not enough. Further power use at current levels could lead to system failure. Wee. Okay, so that thing is invisible. If we had X-ray, we could do it easier. We could lock onto it. But you just have to kind of aim around where the red dots are and shoot your missiles at it. And you should be able to get it. Just don't panic. At this point in the game, we have lots of energy to spare. And you should be able to do it. Alright, so now we have to do a little maze. Can't go that way. These yellow ones go in and out. And where you see water pools, ow. If we drop a power bomb or a morph ball bomb, there's no point going that way. It will flip the electricity. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Power bomb acquired. While in Morph Ball mode, press Y to release a Power Bomb. Power Bombs can destroy tougher materials than Morph Ball bombs. Alright, so we will jump through this door here. And before I save, I'm going to stop the recording and make sure that that recorded game audio. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!